in negative ways, but oftentimes you're hearing about her more positively than you are negatively. She's one of those celebrities that's very difficult to find something very negative to talk about. I never hear anything negative about her. The comments you guys post on entertainment news forums about Victoria Justice and her projects, which you can see at victoriajustice.net, are always positive, and I give you just as much credit as I do to Victoria Justice for always supporting her, and this continuous support that she is receiving is going to guarantee her profitable future and success. And I think that this single gold is the first sign of positive things to come for her. What more needs to be said? Only congratulations to Victoria Justice. Her single, within the first few weeks of its release, has received millions of downloads. It has seen millions of views off Vivo and off Twitter and YouTube. I mean, this video has been shared so many times. It's unbelievable, and I'm just so proud of Victoria Justice. I was really excited to come on here and talk about it as part of our Victoria Justice series that we have released over the past couple of months, really the last year and a half. We've been talking about Victoria Justice a lot with video blogs off YouTube, youtube.com/JonathanClarke22. We've been sharing Victoria Justice material as part of our video blog, Cheap Shots from Jonathan Clarke, where you can hear the music, the single, of course, Gold, as part of our video blog. And of course, we've been just sharing a lot of Victoria Justice material because I really have believed in her as a fan. More so than a radio host and columnist, and that's what I wanted to come on here this week on this radio show as a fan, more so than a radio host and columnist who would immediately jump to criticism for this single, because there really isn't much you can criticize about this single from Victoria Justice. All you can really say is it's a very different sound coming from Victoria Justice. It's not something that you should immediately criticize because it's the latest thing Victoria Justice has released. More so, we should be criticizing people like Amanda Bynes and the royal family for all the negativity they've been seeing in the media spotlight as of late. We should be talking about Victoria Justice more so in a positive way than a negative way. At least she's not headed down the same road as the likes of Amanda Bynes or Hillary Duff or someone like that. We're seeing Victoria Justice maintain the similar image she first burst onto the entertainment scene with, and I see her maintaining that at least for the next 10 years. I see within the next 10 years the best years of her career coming up for her. I see her trying to change her image but maintain her love for fashion and acting, which she has had for years, and that's really what's brought her to the dance, and not straying away from one genre of her career has really maintained the success for her that she's had ever since day one. Since the success of her show Victorious was ensured because it was produced by the same producer of shows like Zoe 101 and iCarly, and the tremendous cast that were compiled for the shows that she was featured on, Victoria Justice has just rapidly ascended to the top of the entertainment industry. I didn't realize she was as popular as she was when I first heard about her, and when I first heard about her I was kind of just there, and I saw her distributed on television from time to time, and I just started following her, and I just noticed, she just had so much success, perhaps more success than some top teen idols that I had followed over the years, and I had started to think to myself, where was I when all this was going on for Victoria Justice? How come I hadn't heard about it as earlier than I did? But I'm very thankful that I found out about her when I was just kind of there, and I saw her distributed on television and started following the success of her show from seasons 1 through 4. That show is still in existence, and it's one of the most popular Nickelodeon shows that have ever been released. It was described as a hit, and deservingly so, and all of her singles are described as hits either for the show Victorious or outside of it, and in years to come as she releases singles apart from her acting career that were previously released for shows like Victorious and some of her movies, Victoria Justice is just going to continue to see more successes. It continues to pile on. The fan support continues to come in for Victoria Justice, and the download number increases on both iTunes and Vivo for both the single and the music video. Very colorful music video. You can also see it at the bottom of our radio form. Almost forgot to tell you that, and you can also watch it in its entirety from YouTube on our Twitter at Jonathan Clarke 1, along with all the Victoria Justice material and projects we've been tweeting for you. We're either tweeting a video or some single or some music video from Victoria Justice, and why not? Why not get in on the conversation and the Victoria Justice fan craze, which continues to increase from month to month. She's only getting better with her age, and of course she recently turned 20 back in February, and after 2 unprecedented decades, Serena and Jack have a lot to be proud of with Victoria Justice's recent success. It's just awesome seeing how far she has come. So get in on the conversation. Tell us what you think of this single. I see years of success coming for her in the best years of her career. Tell us what you think of the single if you've already heard it, and if you haven't, you can see it at the bottom of our radio form on Twitter in its entirety at twitter.com/JonathanClarke1 for both the single and the music video. Let us know what you think of it. Facebook.com/HEW Entertainment, Twitter.com at JonathanClarke1, and on YouTube, where you can subscribe to us if you like this video, YouTube.com/JonathanClarke22. I think that Victoria Justice really has had a lot of success, and it's because of you guys. The fan support that you have been sending to her has been unbelievable. The comments you have been leaving on Entertainment News forums in the way of discussion have been absolutely unparalleled at anything that I've ever seen. And again, I'm not saying this is a radio host or columnist. I'm simply saying this is a fan of Victoria Justice. And anyone who's listening to this who wants to criticize me for being a fan of Victoria Justice, I open up YouTube to you as a forum for you to express your concerns about it, but I will never deny to you as a radio show host that I am a fan of Victoria Justice, because I have been ever since I first heard about her. I see a prominent future for her, and can you really argue or dispute the fact that she has an up-and-coming prominent future, because she's seen so much success and she's deserving of all of it. I'll never deny to you as a radio show host over this microphone that I am a fan of Victoria Justice and a continuous supporter of her, because I'll continue to be it over the next number of years, no matter what your opinion of me is. I've been tweeting a lot of Victoria Justice material recently over the past year and a half on our Twitter. I've been posting Victoria Justice material as part of our news feed on our Facebook page, which you can like any of our posts from on Facebook.com/HW Entertainment, and I have no regrets about following Victoria Justice. I have no regrets being a part of this project with YTV to get her a primetime deal, being aired up to 4 times a week on a nightly basis, and a better primetime deal than she initially had, being aired once a week every Friday on YTV and Nickelodeon. I mean, she's very deserving of everything, and she deserves the exposure she's receiving. She was a recipient of the 2012 Best TV Show Award at the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards for that year. She received a number of different awards in 2013, and she has a lot of upcoming theatrical releases to look forward to, as Fun Size was really a part of a trend. It's one of the catchiest singles available from Victoria Justice of recency. If you have not heard or seen the music video, download it from iTunes by using your iTunes cards and accounts. And of course, download it off Vivo. It's one of the most watched videos right now. One Direction's the best song ever is up there as one of the most watched music videos right now, receiving over 500,000 views. And this one from Victoria Justice is receiving just as many and receiving just as much conversation in the way of social media. We are currently joined her conversation for you on Facebook and are following for you on Twitter as part of the thousands of celebrities we're keeping up with on Twitter for you and have already liked on Facebook. And if you have not joined our conversation on Facebook, we invite you to get in on all the action. Facebook.com/HW Entertainment. You can follow us on Twitter at JonathanClarke1, where you can see the music video in its entirety. You can also subscribe to us on YouTube. If you like this video, YouTube.com/JonathanClarke22. What more needs to be said than congratulations to Victoria Justice off the release of her new single Gold. A lot of upcoming singles are to be expected from Victoria Justice as part of an upcoming album I should foresee for her in the very near future. You can get in on all the conversation of Victoria Justice on Facebook at Facebook.com/Victoria Justice and on Twitter at Victoria Justice, where she has millions of fans on Facebook and of course likewise on Twitter, one of the most followed celebrities right now on social media, and deservingly so. Congratulations to her on the release of her new single Gold, which is available for download off iTunes. You can also see the music video in its entirety off Vivo, one of the most watched videos right now, up there with the likes of One Direction. I've got some Victoria Justice coming up for you after the break, featuring Ariana Grande. It's LA Boys, a single that was included as part of Season 3 of Victoria Justice most recently. I'll have it for you after the break.
When something takes place in the world of professional wrestling, you know where to go. WrestleZone.com. WrestleZone.com. Covering all the latest breaking news daily. Interactive forums where you can chat with thousands of other wrestling fans. Exclusive editorials and audio features by some of today's top wrestling superstars. Exclusive video content, weekly polls, live play-by-play coverage of every WWE and TNA pay-per-view. And now, featuring WrestleZone Radio, live with news, in-depth discussions, debates, and interviews with wrestling's top stars, past and present. When you think wrestling, think WrestleZone. WrestleZone.com.
He considers himself God's gift to wrestling. and millions of his faithful agree. With nearly 4 hours of footage and exclusive commentary and matches, this DVD chronicles Daniels' rise from Chicago's Windy City Wrestling to the Asylum in Nashville and finally to the top of TNA. TNA Home Video presents Heaven Sent, Hell Bound, the best of Christopher Daniels. Available at most retailers and TNAWrestling.com.
Hey, you right there, the one listening to this show. While you're tuning into this broadcast or when you read the news on WrestleZone.com, are you forming opinions of it all? Or do you just agree with everything you see and hear? If you actually have some sort of afterthought, which, by the way, is normal, we want to know what it is. There are thousands of wrestling fans just like you that simply can't hold their thoughts in either, and they let it all out in our interactive forums. You have a voice, so use it. Simply visit forums.WrestleZone.com. Don't just be active, be reactive in the official WrestleZone.com forums. For all the latest in mixed martial arts, be sure to visit WrestleZone's sister site, SureDog.com. Complete with daily news, exclusive video, interviews, live radio broadcast, interactive forums, and the very popular Fight Finder with bios and complete match-by-match histories of your favorite fighters. SureDog is the only place you need when it comes to mixed martial arts. Visit SureDog.com today.
Hi, my name's Adam Nudelman, but I play the Phantom on the radio. I'm here to remind you that, oh, screw that, my book, Mysteries of Wrestling Solved, is available at finer bookstores everywhere. That stupid fake voice, I hate it. I wrote a book along with Sir Adam Kleinberg called Mysteries of Wrestling. It has the questions that you wanted answered. Why does Steve Austin hate Jeff Jarrett? Are referees really blind and stupid and dumb? Who is actually the toughest wrestler in the business outside of the ring? Hulk Hogan, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kamala. We get down and dirty with insider facts you've never read about anywhere else. So what are you waiting for? It makes a great stocking stuffer. You're too short, you buy 3 of them, you get taller, you just stand on them. Mysteries of Wrestling Solved by ECW Press, written by Sir Adam Kleinberg and Adam the Phantom Nudelman. Available everywhere. It's done. The plug is done. I'm done. I didn't sell it well enough. There's naked pictures of China in there. Okay? Thank you.
Available now on DVD. John Triton is on the toughest, most important mission of his life.
They have a hostage. It's my wife.
And with everything on the line,
I gotta do something, and I gotta do it now.
nothing